Welcome in, Cowboys Nation, to Game Day Live, the halftime show. The Cowboys lead the Panthers 17-3. A gritty 17-3, but nonetheless, they do have a 2-touchdown lead here. And I don't know, like I said at the start of the game here, Schoolmaker gets a seam shot, for a tutty that he catches on the same day that Jimmy Johnson is inducted to the Ring of Honor for the Cowboys. I don't think that's a coincidence, but nonetheless, man, here we are. Congratulations, though, to Jimmy Johnson getting into that Ring of Honor.
Yeah, we all have talked about it. We've all had said it. It's been long overdue. The Cowboys are who they are today, a large part of because of Jimmy Johnson, but also, a large part of because of Jerry Jones. But also Jimmy Johnson. You cannot tell the history of the Dallas Cowboys and you not tell it without leaving Jimmy Johnson. Yeah. So I think that when you talking about Ring of Honor situations, can you tell the history of the Dallas Cowboys and leave out that player or that coach? If you can't, that's the guy that should be in the Ring of Honor. 100%,
man. And so far they're honoring him in a solid way here. Cowboys up 17-3. Like I said, in a gritty type of game, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I figured this could be one of those situations where it might look like a double-digit win, but it's an ugly double-digit win.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what's happening right now. The Cowboys Panthers giving the Cowboys every opportunity to keep all these personal foul penalties, extending the drives, and they're making them pay here. Dak 16 for 27, $126, 2 touchdowns. One thing that I'm noticing, actually two things. The Panthers are doing exactly what we talked about in regards to zone. Keep everything in front of you. And the other thing is that, a lot of drop balls. A lot of drop balls from our guys. But 2 touchdowns to end here, 95 quarterback rating. They're doing enough to put points on the board here so far through the air.
Yeah, and if you take off the 3 15-yard penalty that the Panthers committed, this score may even look different. It may be 10-3. You talk about 10-3, 13-3 at halftime looks a lot different than 17-3. We talked about it in the beginning of the game. What could Frank Wright and Bryce Young do for this offense? The RPOs, to read options. And you see that happening a lot. And Chuba Hubbard and company has been able to get it 84 yards total right now for the running game for the Panthers at halftime. You see a lot of guys, we talked about it, the discipline, being able to be where you're supposed to be, because if not, they're going to be able to get those chunk plays. And you see that a little bit in the first half. Both Chuba and Miles Sanders have 14, 15-yard long run. So
over 5 yards per carry.
Being where you're supposed to be, right? We're not playing hero ball. We're not always trying to get up the quarterback. It is a privilege to rush the passer, and that starts with stopping the run. If the Panthers find themselves, because they get the ball after the half, if they find themselves anywhere in this game, because even if they come out in the half and they score a touchdown, that's 10-17. We're still a one-possession game. You got to be willing to stop the run. You got to be willing to commit to being where you're supposed to be. Second-level guys. Some of the things that I kind of get a little bit nervous about when the Cowboys, and we've seen them have success there, but when you start having, guys like Donovan Wilson and guys like 14, I just drew a blank.
Marquise
Bell. When you start having the smaller defenders in the box, that can sometimes play in the other team's favor because of the size. So being able to stop the run for the Panthers, the Cowboys have to really focus in on doing that.
I think it's a gift and a curse type of thing. It's if you're willing to make a team, hey, beat me running the ball. The problem is when you get down there and you have to throw it, they can't. Bryce Young is 5 for 10 for 48 yards. Mm-hmm. 48 yards. He's on pace for less than 100 yards on the day. So if you're going to run the ball, you better be able to punch it in. And that's the thing that the Panthers haven't been able to do. And look, give credit to Frank Wright for putting something on the field that we haven't seen on tape. So Dan Quinn didn't prepare for RPO and read option. We figured this could be something that could be done, but they haven't seen this, and they're having success doing it. So, hey, as long as you can keep them out the end zone, you can get back to the lab and figure out, okay, if teams decide to do this, how do we combat it? Because teams really haven't decided to do that to you since week 3, right? And in week 3, you had a better quarterback. I think you had a better offensive scheme, and I think you had better weapons, and it got you. So maybe at halftime we see the Cowboys come out here and try to worry about containing the edge. Because when they did it, when Donald kept the edge, he got a tackle for loss. But they have been ripping off 10-yard run, 10-yard one, 14, 15, and just gashing the Cowboys, but they haven't been able to punch it in. So it's kind of that give and take situation right now. You're fortunate you're playing a rookie quarterback, but this is something at halftime, you do want to clean up so that you can pitch a shutout here in the second half.
And also to your point earlier in our pregame show, you talked about the Cowboys setting up their run through their pass, and they've kind of gotten to that a little bit. You've seen some of the smoke screens, you see some of the slants. The drop balls are absolutely there, but you look right now, Michael Gallup has 3 receptions, Cooks 2, Lamb 3, Schoonmaker has his 1, Tony Pollard has 3, Ferguson, Tolbert, and Cavante all have people. Yeah, all guys, the ball is being distributed around, and you're seeing that being successful for the Cowboys, and then they come behind. I want to see the distribution between Tony Pollard and Rico Dowdle kind of come up a little bit. I don't know if it's just protecting the ankle or not, but right now, Tony Pollard, 9 carries. Rico Dowdle only has 2.
And one of them, I felt like if he'd have cut back in that zone, I think he might have had something. But Zach got bullied around on that one, didn't he?
Derek Brown was like, yeah, old man. Yeah, old man. You want some of this, old man? No. Yeah.
He did. He definitely. Derek Brown, but that was the guy we featured, right? We said this. They got some players, Brian Burns got a nice little rep on Terrence on one of those, and Derek Brown has had a really good first half, I think. Then the Cowboys, though, were finding some success on the ground when they were getting to the edge and things like that, and with tosses. Then they got cute. Yeah. I somebody on Twitter was asking, hey, are we trying something out? I feel like they're treating this game a little bit like a preseason, where we're rolling out Wildcat 2 or 3 times in the first half. We're doing this triple-double dog.
Can we abolish the Wildcat?
I mean,
like, can we truly
put it in college?
Law? Can we put in law, like at Congress, to no longer run the Wild, and not just for our team?
It's not needed.
No team in the national, like that is so.
The Wildcat was for if you don't have a quarterback. Right?
That was so Cadillac Williams
because they didn't have no quarterback.
That needs to be put in Congress. Put it to the lawmakers' hands. We should abolish Wildcat runs forever.
While we're at it, abolish these weird reverses in the middle of a possession that is not needed. Like, you were having success running the ball in a normal fashion. There was no need to put a Wildcat and fake pitch it to the Dak and then. Just stupid. You lost 10 yards right there for no reason at all. Right. I'd much rather you just get 2 or 3 yards, and now we're 2nd and 7 instead of 2nd and 20, and that pretty much derails your series. Now, again, fortunately, the Panthers have been playing undisciplined ball. You want to know why they're 1-8? There you go. You can't have 3 first down penalties on 3rd downs, I think it was, for that reason. And you give a good offense, good quarterback, good team like this opportunity after opportunity, they're going to make you pay. Yep. So I'd like to see them, for me, Jesse, in the second half, less cute stuff and find those handful of plays on the ground I've been working, and let's keep working at that. And then for Dak and these wide receivers, I know it's frustrating. You can see it with CD Lamb. You're not going to get behind these guys. They're not going to allow you to do it. So just make sure you secure these contested catches and move the chains.
And I get it. I understand CD's frustration. Hey, I'm on a heater, right?
I want to stay on it.
Give me the rock. And then you have guys, 3 or 4 or 5 receivers drop footballs, and you're like, hold on, my dog. Like, I'm on a heater. These guys are dropping the football. Don't do this. Don't start this down. Keep me rolling like you've been keeping me rolling the last couple of weeks.
On the defensive side of the ball, from a pass rush standpoint, it's getting there.
Yep.
Right. It's all about keeping those guys in that 3rd and medium, 3rd and long, because then they can't get the quick balls out. That means that Bryce has to hold it. Micah has like 3 pressures already, 2 sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence, we talked about unselfish play. The unselfish play of him being kind of the bulldozer to get somebody freed himself up and got a sack on Bryce Young. So I think the pressure is getting to him.
Bryce Young has 0.
No pocket
I'm not into Maddens, but if we had to do the Madden ratings, his pocket awareness, if it wasn't like already 22. Low, it's low. It's lower after this game. Like I'm like looking around like what
he doesn't care about the blind side. And look, rookie quarterbacks, not all of them can look like CJ. Where Bryce will drop bracket back and he's staying there.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that second hitch. He doesn't realize I need to get up. I need to move around. Fam, I don't know about tape you watching, but this is not the pass rush that you want to sit back there.
This ain't the day to do it, my
pocket. So they'll come out. I think they'll continue to run RPO. They'll maybe throw a wrinkle off of it where it's play action, get somebody on a wheel route or something and try to hit you with some trick plays. But stay disciplined. I think maintain your edge responsibilities. And on the back end, just keep everything in front of you. And I think the Cowboys will be able to basically do what they've done in the first half.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. We are down here at Walk-Ons in baby. Arlington. We're having a great time. It's a pack house. And trust and believe in me, if you're a Cowboy fan, you want to be down here because they're Cowboy fans. If you're a Niner fan, there are Niner fans in here. If you're an Eagle fan, there's Eagle fans in here. There's Bears fans in here. There's Packers fans in here. I mean, this is the place where you can come and have good food. They got drink specials. They got 70 different TVs. We're here. We got gift cards.
There's giveaways going on.
Giveaways going on. The Cowboy Experience is happening. You can sign up for Cowboy Experience stuff here. Everything that you want in a game day experience outside of being actually at the game, come on down here and rock with us.
Just giving it to you, man.
Come on down here and rock with us. We got, triple dog whiskey. Triple dog whiskey's down here. They're doing giveaways. They got shots happening out here. Shots. The Cowboys game is going good right now, man. Well, they're up. This is the place to be, man. Come on down and kick it with us.
Absolutely, man. Fantastic stuff. And again, they are doing a raffle giveaway. So if you guys get a shot of whiskey here from Triple Dog, they are putting you into a raffle to win a signed jersey, signed helmet, a bunch of different signed things.
I even signed
Jesse Holley signed bottle.
Yeah.
So they're giving away things down here,
Take me home with you.
And on Wednesday,
drink me up.
On Wednesday, they'll be out. And I might go out there. I might go out to the Toyota Center on Wednesday as my guy Barry and Cowboys Experience has Sam Williams, Tyler Smith,
Deron Bland.
Is it Wanye? I think Wanye is going to be out there. So some cool stuff, man. We appreciate Underdog. We appreciate Triple Dog, and Cowboys Experience. And
Kenny the Shark Gant will be out there. He had his Super Bowl trophy out there, his Super Bowl ring. So you can kind of,
Kenny. I was going to have a story talk to you about Kenny off air earlier. I forgot though. We got into the game.
Okay.
I like Kenny, man. He's funny.
Yeah, wild. That whole group.
They're wild. Yeah, they're wild boys, man.
They wild boys.
We will see y'all. Kickoff is happening here. We will see you guys in the post-game show. It should be a flexible one. So if y'all know what I mean. If you here, you know what that means. So make sure y'all come through, Cowboys Nation.